Alright, YouTube. I decided to make another video. So far, since my December 1 weigh-in, everything's going really great. Staying good with the diet, staying good with my exercise program. What I really want to talk about was that second part, is what I'm doing for my exercise program during this transition period. Or not transition, but transformation period. I guess you could say I'm also transitioning, as the name says, going from chunk to hunk. Which we'll go with transition period. How about that? Anyway, so wanted to detail my exercise program, what I'm doing. So really, the goal is kind of to get myself in the mindset to get back in the gym on a daily basis. At one point, earlier in my life, it felt weird to not go to the gym, and I felt off. It moved so far to the other side that just being in the gym was really hard and felt really foreign to me. So really what I'm looking to do is not necessarily, get all these crazy numbers and stuff or get back to my old self in a day, but just get in the habit of going to the gym. And so far so good. Last week I went Monday through Saturday. This week we're at Thursday. I've gone all 4 days today. Just got back a little bit ago, watching the Heat Knicks, watching LeBron mess people up. I'll go for LeBron's, body type. Maybe his vertical too, but we'll see. So again, on topic to the workout program, what I'm doing. I'm lifting weights 3 days a week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and then I'm doing cardio 3 days a week. Again, I'm cutting it off at an hour. Sometimes the cardio days are a little less just because I haven't built up my base. And I don't want to go, I don't know if you guys have experienced this, but in the past I'll go and I will try to just have my motivation up and I'll kill it the first day, and then the second day I can't walk for the next 2 weeks after that, and then it completely blows it out of the water. So what I'm trying to do is just be reasonable, go a little slow, and work myself back into shape. And I can already see in the second week that some of my cardiovascular fitness is returning. My weights are increasing pretty regularly. I'm not to where I was, and probably be a while, but at least that's encouraging. So on my weightlifting days, what I'm doing is I'm working on increasing my weights. I've had some nagging injuries, so any exercise that upsets those, I've cut out and substituted. For instance, I've had some sternum pain from some costochondritis. So bench press really aggravates it and hurts real bad. So I'm not bench pressing, but I exchange it out for some dumbbell presses. I had some wrist pain, and doing tricep extensions with like a rope really hurt it. So I took that out and put in like little straight tricep pushdowns. So really, I think in the past I'd let those kind of nagging injuries be excuses, and so now I'm just making sure I get in the gym. So A/B, 3 workouts a week, alternating between workout A and workout B. So week 1, last week on Monday I did workout A, Wednesday B, Friday A. This week, Monday, I did workout B, Wednesday workout A, and then tomorrow I'll do workout B again. So rotating that way 3 days a week. Workout A is dumbbell bench press, and then we move to lawnmower rows. I don't know if you guys know that, parallel dumbbell rows, whatever you want to call them. We always called them lawnmower rows when I was lifting weights. Shoulder presses, seated shoulder presses with dumbbells, and then lat pull-downs. And then last exercise is ab planks for time, working up to, I'm at 45 seconds right now, 3 sets of 45, working up to 2 minutes. So all the weights, I'm doing 3 sets of 10. And to add to that and to get a little bit more cardiovascular component, instead of sitting around in between each set for 2 or 3 minutes and just shooting the breeze, in between each set I'm walking over to a treadmill and doing a good jog for 2 minutes as well. Not anything that's going to be super taxing, but something just to get my heart rate up. I timed it, at the end of the day, at the end of the workout. It still takes about the same time, maybe about 10 minutes longer, just because there's some efficiency loss going back and forth between the machines. But in an hour, I can get a workout done and run 3 miles, which is pretty awesome. My gym's busy. I just pretty much employed. I bring 2 different water bottles and put one on the treadmill and one on the station I'm using. And for the most, I haven't really had any trouble. It's been pretty good. People, have respected my space and everything, and I'm not at any station too long because of it, so it's worked out good. So that what I do is I do one set of bench, go run 2 minutes, go back to the second set, and on, move on to the next workout. Get water when you need to. Have my water bottles right there, so it's been really, really awesome. For workout B, what I'm doing is with legs, it's a little tricky for me because if I'm going to be doing cardio, legs can get pretty sore. So what I'm doing to start off, instead of just doing regular squats, which is what I used to do in college and when I was playing sports, I'm doing machine squats. It's like a pre-core machine, where you get in and you're doing the squat motion, but it's just on more of a fixed plane. That's the first exercise from squats. I'm then moving into arms. I'll do tricep pushdowns like I talked about earlier. From there, dumbbell curls. From there, back to legs, and I'll do Romanian deadlifts with a barbell. If you aren't familiar with that, it's like a deadlift, except when you're going down, you're keeping your back completely parallel, and you're more hinging at the waist. You're not necessarily taking it. It's not a to the floor deadlift. You're taking it until your hamstrings can't stretch any farther, and then you're bringing it back up, contracting your glutes as you do it. It's great workout for your hamstrings and your butt. So I like it, especially with the lower body. I typically, growing up playing sports, my lower body is better developed than my upper body. So I like working out my legs. And then my last exercise is one-legged dumbbell calf raises, alternating between legs. Again, 3 sets of 10 for everything. And then on my non-weightlifting days, I am doing cardiovascular activity. My exercise of choice has always been running. I don't know why. Ellipticals, I'm sure it works. I can't stand it. Biking, not for me. Tried to bike up a hill one time. I think that was the last time I rode my bike. Had this idea that I was going to go biking everywhere. Man, being 250 pounds and out of shape does not work for biking. Let me tell you that, right? So I like running. I've always liked running. Right now, I'm from Florida and I'm in Nebraska, so it's winter time. Not doing too much running outside. So what I'm doing is running on the treadmill. I really started my first day. I got on the treadmill, set it at about a 10-minute mile pace, and ran as long as I could before I started kind of getting out of breath, or not necessarily out of breath, but where I was like, man, this is getting tough. And it was only 10 minutes, which is pretty sad. At one point, earlier this year I ran a half marathon, and before that I used to run 8 miles at like a sub 9-minute pace and feel pretty good afterwards. So it's a pretty big fall. And then I'm just increasing that time exponentially. What I want to get up to is to be able to run 5 miles 3 times a week pretty comfortably at a 9-minute pace. Ultimately, there's a Lincoln, Nebraska half marathon in May, and I want to be able to do that and do it in under an hour and 50 minutes. That's my goal for that half marathon that I did. I did my other half marathon. I was on pace, and then not being very well trained and crapped out. The last 3 miles I was run walk and could barely walk, and ended up finishing at 2 hours and 10 minutes, which all things considered, that I trained for 2 weeks, took 2 months off, and then trained for 2 weeks. Not too bad. But so and then to get some, after I do my running, I'll stay on the treadmill, maybe do some incline walking, maybe do a couple of jogging intervals, just to burn as many calories as I can. If I got some work to do, I might cut it short, but I just want to make sure I'm in the gym 5 days a week during the work week, so I don't get back into my habit of coming home, sitting on the couch, watching TV, eating ice cream, on and on and on. You guys all, if you've struggled with weight, you know the drill. And then Saturday, waking up and going to the gym too. Sunday is my day off, to do what have you. Right now football, it's nice to be able to just sit down and watch football. Go Bucks, go Rays if you're a fan. Anyways, I'll stop rambling. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Subscribe, like. I'm going to do another video on my diet. I'm also going to do another video on my trip to Florida to visit my family. what my plan is going to be to avoid my typical I'm on vacation, let's go crazy, and then gain 10 pounds over 2 weeks and come back and be right back where I started, which you guys all know, and it sucks. So I'm going to try not doing that. But anyways, thanks. Like, subscribe, comment, give me some encouragement. Let me know how you guys are doing, and I will be checking in shortly. Thanks.